Hi, welcome along to AFTV on this very hot day in the UK. It's been a beautiful day and a beautiful day for Arsenal because we have finally made another signing. Dani Ceballos has signed for Arsenal and the 22-year-old has signed on a season-long loan from Real Madrid. We've been talking about it a lot on Transfer Daily, but confirmed today that he will be an Arsenal player for season 29-20. Unai Emery said, "We're excited to see Dani join us. He's a talented player with big technical ability, creativity and precision." Excited. Remember I was talking about in Transfer Daily earlier on today, I was saying that we're yet to be excited. Listen, this is a good signing. This is a positive signing. Excited? A little bit, because I'm excited to see him play. I really want to see him in an Arsenal shirt. He had a really successful under-21 championships in which Spain won. He was one of the pivotal players in that, scored a couple of goals, couple of assists as well. And really is a very talented player. The problem's been for him is that he plays in a very talented team in Real Madrid that's probably got one of the best midfields around. I saw it firsthand the other night when Arsenal played them in that friendly. The wealth of players they had to call upon in that area: Toni Kroos, Modric, Asensio, even though now he's been injured, Vasquez, Casemiro, Bale. Just a wealth of midfield players and attacking players in that team, and really difficult for Ceballos to get into the team. However, Arsenal, after seeing him in those under-21 championships, became really interested in him, and they have got their man. Remember, Tottenham were very interested in him as well. They wanted to bring him in on loan, possibly even buy him as well. And it was sort of 50-50 where he'd go. Would it be Tottenham or would he come to Arsenal? But he has chosen Arsenal, and a bit of a coup for Arsenal in managing to secure him. One of the real big factors in him coming seems to be Hector Bellerin. He's very good friends with Hector Bellerin, and Bellerin, Ceballos was asked about it. He goes, do you know any of the Spanish players at Arsenal? And he said, yes, I know Nacho Monreal, I know Hector Bellerin. And these are his quotes. He said, "I get on really well with Hector away from football on a personal level. I told him I was thinking of joining, and he told me not to think twice because this is a great city and a great club, and that I was going to have a great time." He says, "I can't wait to see him and say thanks for helping me to get here." And as I said, Unai Emery saying that he's really excited to see Ceballos sign. Now, remember, it's a 1-year loan. That's what it is. It's not a permanent deal. And from reading what I've read, there doesn't seem to be any suggestions. Number one, that at the end of the deal, Arsenal have an option to buy. And number two, that there's some sort of automatic buyback by Real Madrid. It's just a straight loan for 1 year, and that's what it's going to be for the 22-year-old player. It's worth quite a bit of money as well. They're saying that it's going to work out to cost Arsenal around about £18 million for the 1-year loan. So, it's not a cheap deal. But of course, loan deal you can pay over the period of a season. And, I'm sure there's some little clauses in there along the way which haven't been disclosed. But yes, Ceballos is an Arsenal player. Now, he's going to wear the number 8 shirt. And of course, we all know the player who wore the number 8 shirt previously, and that was Aaron Ramsey. So he's literally straight swap for Aaron Ramsey. Ramsey, of course, who brought lots and lots of goals to the Arsenal football team. And we'll be hoping that Ceballos can do the same thing and bring a lot of goals. However, if you study his career, he's not been a prolific goal scorer. At Real Madrid. Wasn't a prolific goal scorer previous to that when he was playing at Real Betis. So not really known for his goal scoring. More known as a really technical player. Player with good passing. A player that's able to take players on, which is something that we do lack from midfield. that's more what he's known for rather than being known for a player that scores goals. But we really need a goal-scoring player from midfield, because if you really analyse it last season, that is one of the things we lacked, especially when Ramsey wasn't playing. When Ramsey played, goals can come from midfield. We remember that great goal he scored against Tottenham. He can score goals. But apart from that last season, and apart from the odd long ranger from Granit Xhaka, there was no real goals from midfield, and it was a real problem. So we'll be hoping that Ceballos can bring some goals to the table. Also, what happens to Mesut Ozil now that Dani Ceballos is here? Does that affect Mesut Ozil starting? We remember last year, on a lot of occasions, Ramsey was preferred over Ozil in certain times. It put a lot of pressure on Ozil. Ozil's been having a good pre-season so far. But will Ceballos affect Ozil being played in the team? You know, will he be able to play in an obviously preferred position of number 10 now that Ceballos has arrived? That's going to be a really interesting factor to drill down onto and to see how that one develops. But certainly, listen, we needed to replace Aaron Ramsey, and this is a cheap option. And a cheap option that, of course, brings a lot of quality. He's a young player. And as I said, shouldn't find it too difficult to settle in, because got very good friends in the club, in Hector Bellerin, and also there's other Spanish-speaking players there like Nacho Monreal. So Ceballos is an Arsenal player. What do you guys think? I'm really interested to find out how you guys are feeling about this signing. You can say it was a bit of a coup, as I said, because Tottenham Hotspur wanted him and Arsenal managed to tie him down. You can say that, you know, he's one of the star players in that under-21 championship, so a real rising star. And you know what he's like? You know, he was at Real Madrid. He didn't really get much playing time. This could be his opportunity where he comes in and really takes it by the scruff of the neck and really, really proves himself in an Arsenal shirt. The only thing is, he might do that and then be on his way back to Real Madrid next season, or they might slap a really high transfer fee on him. We really don't know, because we don't know the ins and out of that loan deal. But he is an Arsenal player, and it is a signing. I know that a lot of fans out there are going to be saying, well, thank you for Ceballos, we want more. What about Tierney? Why can't we get that one done and get that over the line? You know, what about a defender as well? Because we still haven't heard any news coming in about a centre-back. And with Koscielny throwing his toys out of the pram, and also with our inept defending, which was on display again the other night in the friendlies, we all know that we need a centre-back. We all know that we need a defender. But it's positive. Dani Ceballos is joining Arsenal. So let me just run it down for you once again. Ceballos, 22 years of age. He's made 56 appearances for Real Madrid since joining from Real Betis, but had limited time there and didn't really work out for him. Not really, as I said, because he was a poor player, just because of the strength of established players in that midfield. Ceballos is going to wear the number 8 shirt and could make his debut in the game against Lyon at the weekend in the Emirates Cup. So that would be great. Everybody would get a chance to see him. As I said, good friends of Aaron Ramsey, so that should help him to settle in. And also, he said that he's very, he knows Unai Emery, likes Unai Emery, and of course, Unai Emery is Spanish. Again, something else that is going to help Ceballos. So, done deal. Ceballos is an Arsenal player. Time for you guys to let me know what you think. Leave it in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Do you think this is a positive signing? Do you think this is a good signing? Was this a necessary signing? He's replacing Ramsey, straight swap, coming in as the number 8. Are you excited by Dani Ceballos? Let me know what your excitement levels on a scale of 1 to 10. All right, but all I'm left to say is Dani Ceballos is an Arsenal player, and in true tradition, we got to say welcome to Arsenal Football Club, Dani Ceballos. Please don't be another Denis Suarez.